My name is Bryce. I'm a sophomore at CU Boulder. Um, I work as an athletic trainer for the Parker Rangers in Denver. It's a semi-professional indoor box lacrosse league. I work with males ranging from 25 to 35. They all play lacrosse. Um, Indoor box lacrosse is very rough. They're all getting into fights. I have to clean them up most of the time from blood. I have to bandage them. I have to make sure that all the body parts are intact, basically. And it's very rough. So it's a very high, intense environment for work. So the typical day, I get there an hour earlier while they're doing all their warm-up. They warm up. They kind of feel out what they're feeling bad about. A lot of the times I'm like taping their wrists because it's a lot of contact on the wrists, so I tape the wrists a lot. It's very one-on-one with all of them. I like know them all by name. They all talk to me. We do chit-chat, we small talk. I know a lot about them. It's very hands-on too. A lot of the time I'm like asking them how they feel. They gotta tell me how they're feeling. They can't sugarcoat it or else they're gonna get even more hurt. So it's very they have to trust me and I have to trust them. So it's a very close environment. Well, I guess I would say it's basically the whole entire thing is male dominated. You don't really see very much women athletic trainers, especially in male dominated sports, mostly because I think there's always a lot of issues with female and women in the sports because a lot of the time, like, they're in the locker room and how can they allow a woman in the locker room? I know there's been instances of like harassment and all that, but I know a lot of the women help out with taking money for admissions, and I know there's a woman photographer on the team, and those are really the only women positions. It's very unlikely to see a woman athletic trainer, so I guess it's very unusual to see women aspects in this male-dominated sport, because a lot of the males are just doing either coaching their players, they're doing the film aspect, making sure that all the games are going live. A lot of the times the refs are all males, the scoreboard people are all males because not a lot of girls do play lacrosse, so it's very male-dominated. I guess I don't really feel targeted because I'm kind of a strong-willed person myself, so I don't really take offense to a lot of things maybe that I should have or should. So I guess there was one instance where one of my players got punched in the head and split open above his eyebrow, and it was like a gash like that big, and there was blood running down. So I cleaned it up, and I had put gauze down and wrapped it around his head because it was in a weird area that I couldn't just put like butterfly bandages on it to close it up. And so he was sitting on the bench, and I was standing up, and I was wrapping it around his head, and and it's like right in his eye line, so I didn't want to obscure his eye line while he was playing, so I asked him, I was like, oh, do you think I'm obscuring your view? And he was like, no, the only thing I really want to do right now is quote-unquote motorboat you. And I guess I should have taken offense to that and probably thought it was inappropriate, but I guess I did handle it well, though, because I was like, do you think that's appropriate? And he was like, not for a Sunday. And I was like, exactly, not for a Sunday. And then, so I honestly think, like, I'm not, plus I don't feel threatened. I feel like if it was someone I didn't feel comfortable with, I would take offense to it and I wouldn't feel comfortable. But since I pretty much know a lot about these people, I feel like it's more of on, like, a teasing manner. And, like, a lot of times, like, I'll be doing something and they'll, like, push me around and, like, try to, like, be like, can you work when I'm doing this, Bryce? And I'm like, no, I can't, obviously. And then, like, sometimes they'll just, like, it's just kind of like a playing environment, I feel like. So it's, like sometimes they'll squirt water on me and be like, oh, we got Bryce and stuff like that. So it's kind of more like, I think they look at me as more of, like, someone on the team to help them, not so much that, like, I feel threatened by them or discriminated.